The search is over. Meet HCC's new chancellor. Get used to seeing a new officer in the HCC Police Department, except this one walks on all fours. We'll introduce you to him and see how HCC celebrates its graduates. It's all coming up now on The Hype.
Hello and welcome to The Hype. I'm Brittany Wilmore. A canine crime fighter is now a part of the police department at Houston Community College. His name is Tyler, and the German Shepherd patrol dog is breaking ground at HCC by being the first of his kind to work in the department. The Hype spent time with Tyler and his partner, Officer Landon Davis, to see what his days are like on the job. Houston Community College has a new sheriff in town. He's got 4 paws, a strong sense of smell, and a mean bark. But only if you've been up to no good. Meet Tyler, HCC's first fully trained police dog.
We got to patrol these buildings 24/7, and we've had burglaries, people stealing copper, all kind of crimes going on, and this dog can help deter a lot of that.
HCC's police department applied for a grant through the Houston-based nonprofit Canines for Cops, the organization that awarded Tyler and his training to HCC. And with the help of the Houston Canine Academy, the German Shepherd was brought here from Budapest, Hungary.
We try to keep them on the language wherever they're from. He was a Hungarian dog, and we're not so good at speaking Hungarian. So we went and checked, and it's also good that no one can also bark out commands at your dog, because no one would know what to tell your dog to do. So then that gives them that good bond with the handler, that they speak their language.
And Officer Landon Davis definitely does.
Yeah, you found it.
Tyler lives with Davis, an HCC Police Academy alum who takes care of him. Davis also has to spend a certain amount of time working with Tyler. Federal law mandates that all canine handlers have at least 16 hours of training a month with their dogs. Hey, Tyler.
He loves his job, he loves to work, and that's just him. He loves to be at home and relax. I let him out at the house. He runs around the yard. He likes to play, run up on you, want you to pet him. So he's a very sociable, laid-back dog.
But don't mistake his kindness for weakness. Tyler is trained to track for missing persons, search buildings,
HCC Police, found a warning, come to sound my voice, or at least the dog he will bite.
And respond to scenarios like this, called a no-bite, where Tyler tries to lure the suspect out of his or her hiding place
Bag out, come on now.
without having to sink his teeth into them.
Bag out, turn around.
If you see Tyler around campus, here are some tips for staying off of his bad side.
Don't make any sudden movements. Don't scream and holler at them, because to them it's like agitating them. So just be calm, be yourself, and they'll be all right.
HCC is the first college client of Canines for Cops. The police department says it hopes to add more canines through the grant program so the college can keep getting dogs, even after Tyler hangs up his badge. Learn more about the program that brought Tyler to HCC by going to caninesforcops.org. The police department isn't the only area at HCC with canines in action. HCC's Public Safety Institute at the Northeast College partnered with HOPE AACR, Animal Assisted Crisis Response Teams. The nonprofit organization pairs specially trained handlers with canines that are deployed to provide comfort in crisis. We went to HCC's training facility to see how the teams prepare before a disaster strikes.
I just want you to know that our folks have been very traumatized. It's been a very emotional event. They're vulnerable. We're in a crisis, and safety first.
When you can't find comfort in crisis,
we're here to provide emotional support.
Hope may be just around the corner, literally. With HOPE Animal Assisted Crisis Response Teams, the nonprofit deploys canines and their handlers to crisis areas after organizations such as the Red Cross, for example, have invited them in. Teams then hope to lift clients' spirits during tragedies, from natural disasters and fires to shooting incidents.
My dog and I were just deployed to the Santa Barbara campus. You know, they just had shootings and multiple people were killed there. So we visited the sorority houses, fraternities, we went to the community center there and provided a lot of comfort and encouragement to the students.
I have 3 dogs.
Hope AACR holds mock disaster scenarios where trainers act as if they've been injured, are children, or have lost family members and pets.
Yeah, I miss my dog. I hope she's okay.
This tests how potential volunteers may respond in a critical environment.
She was exceptional at engaging me, who was unable to hear or speak.
Hope partnered with the Public Safety Institute at Houston Community College Northeast to host the training.
Once the directors of Hope toured the facility, they just noticed that this was the perfect fit. We have adequate parking, we have great classrooms, we have fire stations, we have police stations, we have all the space needed, and it just worked out really well.
Hope dogs are trained to deal with loud noises like sirens and crying. But most of all, they have to be the calm in the chaos. It also helps when canine handlers and their dogs are already members of another therapy dog organization. Diane Kleppen and her dog Darcy are. So for them, Hope AACR is a natural next step.
She provides a lot of comfort to people in the hospital and abused children, and she just has a whole lot of love to give. Her temperament is perfect, and I think that we just needed to try to share that with even more people than we do already.
Hope uses all types of dogs to provide support, and that now includes Darcy, Johnny, and Bridget. They, plus their handlers, are officially Hope volunteers. Including them, a total of 19 teams graduated from the training workshops held at HCC. HCC's Public Safety Institute offers basic to advanced training in all three of its police, fire, and EMS academies. Learn more about the programs and certifications that are available by visiting the PSI page on HCC's website. It took just over a year, but it's finally happened. HCC has a new chancellor. The college officially announced May 13th that Dr. Cesar Maldonado would be filling the role, and he wasted no time getting involved at graduation just a few days later. Dr. Maldonado comes here from Texas State Technical College in Harlingen, where he served as president since 2008. But his experience as a leader stretches further than academia. He's also an engineer and has spent over 30 years working in a variety of business sectors. He has regularly worked with the state legislature on education initiatives as well. So what are his plans for HCC? Here is full message to the college by clicking the About tab on the main website. Plus, find out what exactly his duties are now as chancellor. But first, a few people had something they wanted to tell him. Students, faculty, and staff at HCC, plus several athletes and movers and shakers of our vibrant city had a special message for our chancellor.
The more than 1,000 major corporations and minority-owned businesses of the Houston Minority Supplier Development Council join in welcoming Dr. Cesar Maldonado to Houston and to the significant role as Chancellor of the Houston Community College System.
Hello, Dr. Cesar Maldonado. My name is Gabrielle Enciso, and I just want to congratulate you and welcome to HCC.
Hello, Dr. Cesar. Congratulations on your election. Keep up the good work. Good luck here at HCC. We welcome you with open arms.
Welcome to Houston, Dr. Maldonado, home of the Houston Dynamo and the Houston Dash. We're thrilled to welcome a new fan in town, and we're excited to continue our partnership with HCC in achieving our goals together.
Hi, Dr. Cesar. This is Sarah from the Medical Laboratory, and we just want to welcome you to Houston Community College.
From a physical therapy student to the new HCC Chancellor, welcome, Dr. Cesar.
Chancellor Maldonado, we're happy to have you on board. I'm Chris Myers with the Houston Texans. We're just excited to be able to kind of get things going and continue our partnership and help out the Houston community. So welcome.
Welcome, Dr. Maldonado. Welcome to HCC. We're so glad to have you.
Congratulations for your election into HCC, Dr. Cesar, and continue the good work.
Dr. Maldonado, we congratulate you and welcome you on your selection as the next Chancellor of Houston Community College. You will be entrusted with the future of Houston in a special way, educating our workforce for the future. We know that you'll do a great job. We are here to support you in any way we can.
Congratulations, Dr. Cesar Maldonado. We're really excited about having you as our new Chancellor.
Congratulations, Dr. Cesar, and welcome to HCC. We look forward to having you.
Welcome to Houston, Dr. Cesar Maldonado. As an emeritus member of the Houston Community College Foundation, I'm very happy that you are coming here to join us in educating so many students that make up the diverse student body of the Houston Community College. As a Valley girl, because I was born in McAllen, I am doubly happy to welcome you. And please, feel free to call upon me and all the members of the foundation whenever you need us.
I want to congratulate Dr. Cesar Maldonado for being the new chancellor of HCC.
Welcome, Chancellor, to Houston, one of the most diverse and multicultural cities in our nation. You know, you have now taken on a great job because HCC is important to our community. It is the educational and economic cornerstone of the city's foundation. Now, I have to warn you, you're going to have some challenges. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. They'll be big and they'll be small. But as a friend told me, a challenge is just an opportunity turned upside down. So, thanks again for taking the job and developing the future workforce of Houston. And welcome to Houston, Texas, our great city.
We would all like to take this opportunity to congratulate Dr. Cesar Maldonado on being selected as the new chancellor for the Houston Community College District here in Houston, Texas.
Welcome to HCC and work hard and have a good time.
And I just want to give a warm welcome to Dr. Cesar, and I hope he has a good time here at HCC.
Welcome to Houston, Dr. Maldonado. As mayor of Houston, I can tell you Houston Community College is a vital key to the success of Houston's economy. Again, welcome to this great city.
Dr. Maldonado participated in a nationwide search for HCC's next leader that included more than 35 applicants. He was named the sole finalist in April.
Coming up, Houston Dynamo fans show us why bald is beautiful.
Es tu pasión. Es tu momento. Es tu sueño. Vívelo.
You gotta know what you want, make a plan and go get it, because the sky's the limit, so you should dream it and live it. I won't let nothing come and stand in my way. Nothing come and stand in my way. Tomorrow's never promised, so I want it today.
HCC. Regístrate para clases hoy.
If you want to be on TV, you can always join us here at The Hype. But if print journalism is more your thing, then check out this opportunity at HCC Central. The campus is bringing back its student newspaper, the Egalitarian. Staff positions are available for writers, photographers, columnists, cartoonists, webmasters, and more. The publication will focus on covering news and events at HCC. Don't take classes at Central? Doesn't matter. Positions are open to all current HCC students, regardless of the campus they attend. The Egalitarian has been on hiatus for more than a year, but is relaunching thanks to Frederick Batiste, a new HCC communications professor and director of the paper. And Batiste has plans to make sure you can read it both in print and online, a first for the district. Contact Batiste at 713-718-6016 or frederick.batiste@hccs.edu for more details. The Egalitarian started in 1974, just 3 years after HCC was born. Something that would have received plenty of publicity in that paper was Bald is Beautiful, an event sponsored by one of HCC's partners, the Houston Dynamo. Before the team took on Real Salt Lake, the Bald is Beautiful campaign brought fans together to take on childhood cancer.
How are you today? Good. I'm going to look like you pretty soon.
Finding the motivation to participate in the Bald is Beautiful campaign is easy for Susan Leaning.
I volunteer 2 to 3 days a week at Texas Children's Cancer Center, and I know last year one of the little boys looked up at me and just smiled and stared at me as I walked past him, and then the parents that say, you did that for our kids, and they give you a hug, and you know, it just means a lot.
Let's give a round of applause to all these people starting us off, especially these ladies!
The retired teacher and soccer coach is here on Mother's Day, this time with a group of women dedicated to bringing awareness to pediatric cancer.
There's nothing more terrible than a sick kid. And I mean, cancer is horrible no matter your age, but for a little kid to have to be in a hospital bed and go through this is horrible. So anything we can do to raise money is fantastic. It could be my kid, it could be anyone's kid. You don't have to know somebody who has a sick child to get involved.
But Susan did.
I had a student, Chelsea Campbell, who passed away in 2006.
Leaning now organizes Chelsea's annual 5K Walk and Run for Kids, which also focuses on finding a cure.
We had developed a pretty good friendship and relationship, and I would visit her a lot in the hospital. And from there, my involvement with pediatric cancer programs has skyrocketed.
According to the American Childhood Cancer Organization, 1 in 330 children will develop cancer by age 20. That's reason enough for Dynamo Zone co-host Jason Simon to brace the buzzers for his third time at the event. He's the proud uncle of 6 nieces and nephews. For Susan, Jason, and so many others, shaving their heads may send a louder message than words ever could.
It's something where it's very visible. People are gonna, there's 5 of us, that's 5 of us that people are gonna be asking questions of, and that's 5 of us that raised money, it's 5 of us that are gonna make an impact for some kid's life.
Proceeds from the annual Bald is Beautiful campaign benefit the Curing Children's Cancer Fund.
Mia is 1 month and 2 weeks cancer-free. Yeah.
And survivors like Mia.
Cut some people's hair.
Bald is Beautiful is just one of several player causes. Former Dynamo stars Mike Chabala and Craig Weibel have spearheaded it in the past. HCC has partnerships with 3 sports teams, including the one I just mentioned, as well as other schools, including the University of Houston and University of Texas at Tyler. But now it can add one more university to that list, Texas A&M at Galveston. The institutions have come together to offer students a pathway to a 4-year degree and training in the maritime industry. Here's how it works. If you're an HCC student and you complete the Maritime Transportation and Logistics program, you'll have the opportunity to gain automatic admission to Texas A&M at Galveston. Students will transfer from HCC with AAS degrees and go on to earn a Bachelor of Science in Maritime Administration. Students will be prepared for careers in the following areas: domestic and international shipping, port and waterways management, vessel management, and international trade. Dr. Cesar Maldonado, HCC's chancellor, formalized the agreement May 22nd, and the program is slated to start August 1st, 2014. But there's one group of students who isn't too worried about classes starting up again in the fall because they just finished. The 16 international students in the Community College Initiative program wrapped up their semester with a special ceremony at the Central Campus, highlighting their achievements and memories.
Today we are the accumulation part of our grant. At the end of the second year, we have our graduation banquet where 16 of our students are all successfully finishing this year. We have had 12 students who will be receiving an HCC certificate in the majors that they desired, and we'll have 4 other students who are receiving continuing education certificates. Of all of our students, the lowest GPA that we had was 3.25, with 5 of our students making a 4.0 GPA and being accepted into Phi Theta Kappa, Dean's List, and Honors List. It has been a great privilege and honor to work with the students and see their transition from the very beginning when they first arrived into the United States to these days, where they have so many things that they have achieved. And it's all been their success, and I'm very proud, I'm very honored to be working with all of them during this time.
I see a lot of growth in the students throughout the course of the year, and any program that encourages cross-cultural communication I think helps breed greater understanding and empathy, which I think is a real positive in today's world.
The experience that I obtained here has enhanced my practical skills. An example of that would be international business. I was able to enhance my leadership skills, time management, and I was also able to give back to the community in terms of doing my volunteering, Houston Food Bank, and also other entities in Houston.
I feel so happy and at the same time so proud of myself because it has been a journey during this time. I will live happy that I have done good. They should continue all these programs because they change lives. We will make changes in our countries.
Good luck to all of them. We hope to welcome a new set of students this fall.
After the break, hear what students had to say on HCC's biggest day of the spring semester. You're watching The Hype.
You gotta know what you want, make a plan and go get it because the sky's the limit, so
HCC. Go get it. It's yours.
The Dream Team is now at Houston Community College. No, the U.S. basketball team that won gold at the 1992 Olympics hasn't quite come out of retirement to play or teach at HCC, although I have a feeling that enrollment would spike if they did. This team plays baseball, and you can catch them at Constellation Field. I'm talking about the Sugarland Skeeters. They'll be partnering with HCC starting in June, giving the community the chance to learn more about the college when they attend these 8 games. You can go to the one on June 5th, June 13th, July 3rd, July 31st, August 16th, August 23rd, September 18th, or September 19th. You have several opportunities to see them during the summer, and if you don't have tickets, get on social media now. Like HCC Southwest on Facebook and follow them on Twitter for giveaways. Prizes and surprises were also a theme at a pre-graduation party for HCC grads. The HCC Alumni Advisory Council threw the bash to recognize students and even sponsor those who couldn't afford caps and gowns for graduation. The reception was free and open to HCC Central grads only, although the plan is to expand it to all HCC colleges. Take a look.
I'm a member of the HCC Alumni Advisory Board. I've been a member for about 3 years, and this is the first time we've ever had this event to celebrate, give the students a graduation reception. I'm hoping that the students have a wonderful time today. They really understand that they should continue on their education and they continue to give back to HCC.
It wasn't just about the grads, though. Another aspect to the event was giving back to others. The council held a canned food drive benefiting the Houston Food Bank. So what was on students' minds right before they crossed the stage at NRG Stadium? Everything, from reflecting on time spent at HCC to what they hope for in the future. Check it out.
Graduates in HCC's 2014 commencement ceremony were awarded degrees in many different fields of study.
I am doing an associate degree in nuclear medicine technology program.
The degree I'm finishing is my Associate of Applied Science in Digital Communication.
My degree is in Child Development, Associates in Applied Science.
The degree I'm getting today is Radiography Technologist.
I'm getting an associate in Piping Design.
I'm studying for a lab technician, medical lab technician.
The degree I'm getting today is Radiography Technologist.
The degree I'm getting is Associate of Arts and Sciences, majoring in film production.
I'm receiving an associate degree of Applied Science in nursing.
And their personal stories are as varied as their fields of study.
It was a great experience, actually. I mean, the program was tough, but with hard work and dedication, we were able to complete the whole program.
No, it was a rather tough program. Lots of late hours, lots of big projects. Now that I'm done with my degree, I'm working as a freelance photographer.
It's been a wonderful experience. It's been a very wonderful experience. I got a lot of hands-on with the children over at the HCC Lab School, so I would say overall excellent.
From here, I'm going to the University of Texas Arlington to obtain my bachelor degree in nursing, and after that, I'm looking forward to getting into a master's degree.
My family thought that I was in a profession that took up too much of my time, so I decided to go back to school and be in the medical field, because we know that won't take any time.
Well, right after school, I plan to become an active realtor here in Houston and then pursue another degree in nutrition and dietetics.
I was working full-time doing waiting tables and restaurant business. And then finally I got a job about 2.5 years ago doing piping, and I pursued getting my associate degrees.
The next step, we can go up to university to get the bachelor for medical lab, and we can work like the supervisor of the lab the lab in the hospital.
I did 4 years in the military as a photojournalist, and the next level of photojournalist is basically doing video. So my next step was to come to college, find a great school to go to, and complete it in video.
To anybody that want to come back to school, I would just say, do it. I'm 36 years old. I had a previous degree in law in my home country. So when I came to the United States, I understood that I had to go back to school to do something, and I'm achieving. So I'm saying that everybody can do it.
For somebody going back to school, I would tell them that there's no perfect time to go to school. That something will always come up. So if you want to go back to school, just dive in there and get your foot in the door. There'll be a lot of support to help you in the school to carry you through.
It's not easy getting here, but you can do it. I mean, even though you came from another country, like in myself, I mean, you can learn the language and go to school, try hard, and this day will come.
We always want to showcase what students, faculty, and staff are doing at HCC. So if there's something you want to see on the show, or you might be interested in joining us at the Hype, let us know. Send your comments to hypeonhcc@gmail.com or go to the HCC website. Click the News tab, and in the Media Room, watch live streaming or video on demand. Of course, you can always like us, follow us, and subscribe to us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. Just type in HCC TV. See you next time on The Hype.